Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 13th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you some standout details from this week that we can all relate to collectively, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you in forensic detail all the ins and outs particularly relevant to your sign. Now, Mars and Neptune have been forging a really debilitating square, which was the biggest feature of autumn in the northern hemisphere and the spring in the south, and that's being repeated, and it comes up to its high point on Tuesday. With Mercury also advancing in the sign of Pisces to join up with Neptune, I think it's true to say that fact could really be stranger than fiction this week. And because the quarter moon on Wednesday is in the amplifying sign of Sagittarius, if we are feeling something very deeply, the chances are we are going to feel it to the nth degree. However, on Thursday, Venus returns to one of its two home zones, Taurus, and also forges a very stable link to Saturn. And I think that can be very helpful to get our feet on the ground, to try to decipher what's really what. And also, the angle between Venus and Saturn links in nicely to the Sun's final moments in the sign of Pisces, where Saturn is as well, which forges a great sextile to the planet of change, Pluto. So something in our world could transform as this week goes on. Also, as the week draws to a close, Mercury emerges from that fog of that link with Neptune, which can be very challenging because Mercury's debilitated in the sign of Pisces, and it emerges into the fiery Aries, preparing us for the vernal equinox, which is going to occur on the first day of next week in the sign of Aries, when we start the whole astral journey again. So that gives you a little bit of a flavour. Please stay with me for your individual forecast, but if you are new to my channel, it's great to have you with us. This is very much a community, and please feel you can comment. I interact with all comments, but please do subscribe too. So Capricorn, this week your physical vitality could be hit simply because the planet of drive and energy, Mars, is directly squared by Neptune, which is watery, and that square is naturally very enervating. But Mercury's in the mix too, so it's almost like your nervous system can be aroused, or your desire to get things done, but your get up and go may seem to have got up and gone. But good news comes as this week goes on, Capricorn, because Venus moves into your sister Earth sign of Taurus, and that's a very romantic transit, certainly great for your social situation, and it immediately links with Saturn in a very constructive way. So even if things do feel a bit overwhelming at the start of this week, as things go on, the Sun also forges in Pisces a great link to Pluto in your sign. Your words seem to get through, even if earlier in the week they seem to perhaps not do precisely that. Other people seem distracted, or messages go astray. Even technology could prove unreliable. But as the week goes on, I think you'll start to see there's greater traction. The only thing I would say is the quarter moon suggests some gossip could be doing the rounds. I wouldn't add to it. If you hear something, I turn the other cheek. But as the week draws to a close, Mercury moves away from Neptune and enters the sign of Aries, which of course is fire. And if there are some things that you want to achieve around your home, perhaps to do with work, or perhaps to do with getting a family situation moving in terms of communication, Mercury will certainly help that.